Good evening. Your Excellency, Minister Dr. Essop Pahad, Your Excellency, the head of the mission at the Moroccan Embassy, honorable MPs, business leaders, the Moroccan Jewish community, ladies and gentlemen, welcome this evening to the birth of a fabulous new baby. It gives me so much pleasure to welcome you here tonight at this very auspicious occasion. My name is Marianne, and I am going to take you with great pleasure through this evening and of what I hope is going to be a fabulous beginning. The Moroccan Association of South Africa is the brainchild of Mr. Habib Allah. He arrived here in 1994 and quickly established a very small trading company. When he saw the potential, he was so excited that here in Fordsburg, he established the first night market and then became so involved with the community all over South Africa, and then decided that the Moroccan community needed to be stood up, counted, applauded, and motivated to go forward and take its place in the new South Africa. Please will you welcome the first newly elected chairperson of MASA, Mr. Ahmed Habib Allah.
When people in Europe and elsewhere talk about tourism, Morocco is one of the first countries where the notion of the human warmth of welcome takes its true sense and its real scope. We believe that our new home in South Africa has the same appeal and has great potential.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome on stage now a gentleman who has long represented Morocco all over the world. And it is our privilege to have him here in South Africa and tonight. Your Excellency, Mr. Habib Fouad, please will you grace us with your presence to say thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في الحقيقة بغيت نشكركم الإخوة اللي جيتيو من كل ناحية باش نتعرفوا بالجميع، وبغيت نشكركم لخلق هذه المناسبة ولخلق هذه الجمعية التي في الحقيقة ستساهم في نشاط الثقافي اللي هو تنهتم به كثير. فالجمعية طبعا ستساهم في جمع شمل المغاربة وستساهم في الدفاع عن مقدسات المملكة. فإذا سمحتيو بحكم وجود بعض الضيوف الكرام سألقي واحد الكلمة سوف تكون قصيرة جدا باللغة اللي تفهموها.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Let me put a little known fact to you. In the late 70s, there is a stunning Moroccan director called Suhail bin Burka. I think I've said this correctly. Forgive me if I haven't pronounced it. This gentleman decided to enlighten the Moroccans because they are so far away from us in South Africa. He decided to enlighten them on what was happening here. But he didn't choose to make the movie anywhere else but in South Africa. So he came with his team, and in the late 70s, they shot the movie Amok here in downtown Johannesburg. It's ironic that while he was shooting this movie, his personal caravan was set on fire, and he sustained 75% burns to his body. However, it didn't matter because this movie went back and enlightened so many Moroccans as to what was happening here that was nothing to do with the press or anything political. In Morocco, Nelson and Winnie Mandela became everyday people So it was no hardship for these fellow Africans to travel across the desert and come here and help us to establish our new nation. MASA is just a formal pronouncement to all of us from the Moroccans on how committed they are. I know there are already second and third Moroccan South African children already in this room. So many of my friends are married to Moroccans. The clothes I wear are normal to me because as long as I've known the Moroccans, you know us, you wear our clothes, we share. The next gentleman, our next speaker, it would be an embarrassment for me to even begin to tell you about him. He is much loved, well respected, well documented. It is an absolute incredible honor, and on behalf of the South African government and the people, I'm sure the Minister, Dr. Essop Pahad, would like to address you now. Welcome to the stage.
Why don't you sit down? It's easy. She's standing here and she can't see anybody. Go and sit down. Go and sit. Go. Otherwise, you're going to distract me.
Or does this mean we're in for a long evening?
I don't know why she decides she must hide there. First of all, a very, very warm welcome to all of the Moroccans who are here this evening. I'd like to also give a very special welcome to the Deputy President of the organization that represents Moroccans of Jewish extraction who are living in South Africa. Very warm welcome. To our Member of Parliament, Fatima. I know her as Fatima Nakri, so and since I'm the head of the Office on the Status of Women, I'll take the liberty to call her Fatima Nakri. To our councillors who are here, there are a number of them here. And when I got out of the car, I thought, why are there 3 Moroccans waiting for me? And as I walked up, I noticed he was dressed the same as the Moroccans. And I noticed the one was a councillor whose name only happens to be Essop Pahad. So I don't know what he was doing. And I guess that's why he insisted that I should come this evening. He looks too much like a Moroccan. But to the newly elected chair of the Moroccan Association of South Africa, to the head of mission of Morocco, and to all of you who are not Moroccans, a very warm welcome. There are quite a lot of these Muslims here, and I was asking them why they're not praying. What do they want here? But never mind, they said that they're doing, because it's Morocco, they thought they should be here. Let me first of all agree with both the speakers who spoke before I did about the importance of strengthening the ties and the relations, economic, cultural, sporting, political, all of these ties. But for the director of programs, let me say something to you. When the African National Congress was banned in 1960, and a decision was taken to form a military wing, Mkonto Wesizwe. Somebody who's now known as Nelson Mandela went abroad. He was sent abroad to raise assistance for the People's Army that we were setting up. The first country that offered us serious assistance, both in terms of military training and everything else, was Morocco.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Minister. What a gentleman. I think he really does deserve our appreciation for giving up his Sunday evening to wish us good fortune. 65% of the Moroccans in South Africa already are small and medium businessmen involved with their own enterprise. That, I think, is an achievement that for a small nation in this Rainbow Nation also deserves a round of applause. Well done, Morocco. We are looking forward to eating the couscous this evening. So I am going to end this evening with a vote of thanks to Kasim Khan, Event Deco, the ladies and gentlemen, Chaz and Nikki, together with Hassan Rahmi, who made this hall look so fabulous for all of us this evening. The committee members of MASA, all the volunteers. Last and most important of all, to the man whose brainchild this is, Mr. Habib, you and your family, because I'm sure it was many nights of Mr. and Mrs., juniors and junioresses who brainstormed and made sure that this day and the days going forward will be successful to all of us. On behalf of MASA, I would like to ask the South African government, the local governments, the Moroccan Kingdom and the embassy to support this new association for all our mutual benefit. To everybody who even will give one blessing for this evening, we thank you humbly. I will hand you over now to the chefs and chefesses who have prepared a stunning Moroccan buffet for you, and to a magician who is going to perform some magic, the kind that will make us laugh for a second, but we will carry this magic in our hearts for the rest of our future with MASA and South Africa, of course. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
مغاربيون قدموا بحثا عن فضاء أرحب وآفاق جديدة، ما الذي قد يحفز إذن مهاجرا مغربيا إلى الإقامة في بلد بعيد جغرافيا وعاطفيا عن الموطن الأصلي.
الظروف اللي يهاجروا فيها المغاربة 94 كانوا كل هاجر المغرب ما عندوش عمل في المغرب، كل واحد هاجر المغرب إلا للبحث على حياة أفضل، فما جاءوا أفريقيا حصل على بيت، دار، سيارة، تجارة.
جنوب إفريقيا بلد فيه كثير من تناقضات، والتناقضات تطال أيضا وضعية المغاربيين المقيمين هنا، لكل رواية وفي كل رواية شخصيات مختلفة. من ضمن هؤلاء شاب مغربي جاب أزيد من 20 بلدا قبل أن يحمله القدر إلى الاستقرار في جوهانسبورغ.
وهذا هما الكليان ديالنا، هذا النوع هذا، شوف هذا هو الكاستمر ديالنا، هذا النوع هذا. ثانكس ماما. نيكست بليز. انا درت واحد الدوره درت فيها شي 25 دوله، ومشيت حركت من سوريا للبنان، حركت من سوريا للبنان، دخلنا في داك الشيء ديال العسكر ديال سوريا، الجيش السوري لابسين لي عاطيني ضابط بحال ضابط عسكري، حركنا حنا ثلاثه، انا من بني ملال، وواحد دري من مكناس، وواحد دري من الدار البيضاء، دخلنا للبنان. رحت في لبنان 5 سنين، انتهى لي الباسبور في لبنان، بغيت نجدد فيه داك الوراق ديالو باش نبقى في لبنان، ولكن ما عنديش الوراق انا في لبنان. يعني القانون ديال لبنان تيقول لك لا ما عندكش الوراق خاصك تخوي السيكتور. خويت لبنان صافي، وسمعنا الدراري تيحكيو وتيقولوا بلا راه التمييز العنصري راه انتهى، ما بقاش في جنوب افريقيا. وجينا من غير فيزا، اول ما جيت هنا من غير فيزا، جينا من فيزا. اصلا الدراري كاينين بزاف شويه ساعدونا باش قلبنا على خدمه وخدمنا بحالنا بحال الناس. شويه كانت استعدتنا شويه ديال اللغه، كنا نعرفوا اللغه ديال الانجليزيه شويه، هي باش خدمنا.
مسلمون من عديد الجنسيات يقيمون في ريفيليا والإنيزيا من المغرب ومن تونس ومن الجزائر والجزائر. غادر حميد الخضراوي أملا في تحسين وضعه الاجتماعي وبحثا عن حرية ربما افتقدها في بلده الأصلي.
الحياة عادية مثل الدول الإفريقية كلها، غير هنا كاين حرية التجارة، حرية الكلام، فيها حريات هنا تختلف شوية، ما كاش تعقدات مثل الدول. عندنا الدول العربية فيها تعقدات كثير، هنا كاين حرية كثيرة. وهنا جميع الجماعة المغاربة الجزائريين اللي عايشين هون الحمد لله لاباس عليهم، معدلين تجارة ما عندوش مشاكل. هنا في تكون تعمل تجارة ما كاش اللي يسميك، الناس تحترمك.
غالبية المغاربيين الذين حلوا بالبلد يشتغلون بالتجارة، لكن يبقى الإجراء